Sometimes it's difficult for us to critique the work we produce through the eyes of a marker, which may be why we're so oftentimes disappointed when we don't receive the mark that we were wanting or expecting. However, sometimes it can be marginally assistive to undertake the peer review process. In getting ourselves in the headspace to analytically critique the works of others, it places us in a similar headspace to be able to look at our own works without a level of bias. In this recording, I will be further elaborating on the process of self-reflection through the analysis of other students' work. For example, as mentioned in my blog, I've always found it difficult to look at the areas of improvement in my own assignments. However, through the process of needing to find positive aspects of other students' assignments, I found myself forcing myself to analyse other pieces of work through a lens I've never necessarily forced myself to possess. Thus, when trying to pick out information I found praiseworthy in the works I was analysing, I learnt a very important lesson. This was simply that no one piece of work is perfect, and whilst you can pull things apart to differentiate them into piles of what is good and what is bad, you will never be able to commonly settle on one perfect piece of work. This, as someone who is always dissatisfied with whatever I write no matter what, has shown me that pulling something apart to the point that it is in shambles in front of you does not necessarily guarantee that you will find places to improve. At the end of the day, we all harbour biases and contextual influences that mean we will never be able to look at something the same way. This is important for both me as a student and a person, as I consider myself to be a perfectionist, and I'm always really disappointed when I don't receive a mark I expected. At the end of the day, even if you believe you've hit all the points of a marking criteria, other people may think otherwise. For example, when I was critiquing the texts of the 3 students in my cohort, I was analysing them under the guidance of the marking criteria. However, what I commonly found is that they may have missed 1 or 2 crucial points without even realising it. Realistically, all we can do is try our best to satisfy the guidelines that are laid out in front of us. Yet, the most important thing I've learned from this process is that even if you think something is perfect, another person may think the complete opposite, all due to contextual influences and underlying and inherent biases. Thank you for watching.